Okay, so I am using my AGA Dutch oven. It's cast iron from England. I'm getting some of that olive oil heated up in there nice and hot. And then I'm going to use venison steaks, yummy. They got some salt and pepper. I'm going to use my onions, garlic, and celery in a jar, my pizza sauce, and my dry packed potatoes that have bell peppers and onions. All right, let's get frying up this. Here we go, this venison. Turn up the heat just a little. We're just starting to hear it sizzle. The goal is to, oh gosh, not drop the venison, but to just get it browning. There we go. You don't want to crowd it, so it'll take me just a moment. Gonna get this nice and browned up, and then we'll start making the sauce and get this in the oven for a yummy one-pot meal. Okay, getting that last steak in there, really sizzling. Get it just brown. We don't want to overcook, right? There we go. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, so meat is browned. I let the oil cool just a tad so I don't have too much reaction. I'm going to utilize the liquid from my celery, onions, and garlic to kind of deglaze that pan. Once that calms down, I'm going to go ahead and add everything. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Calm it down a little. Look at that steam. I can't even get the video. All right. So now I just want to get that going as the base. Okay. And then once I get that heated through, which won't take too long, I'm going to add the meat back. I'm going to smother it with the yummy pizza sauce. The pizza sauce, by the way, is from my cookbook, Canning Full Circle, Revised and Expanded. It's roasted tomato. It's absolutely delicious. And actually, so is the potato recipe. That's also in Canning Full Circle, Revised and Expanded. You can find that on Amazon, basically wherever books are sold. Barnes & Noble, also my website, canningdiva.com. There we go. This is getting hot. All right, let me get the meat in there, get that pizza going, and then we're going to pop it in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then we will add our potatoes, get it back in the oven, stir it up well, and then maybe 15 more minutes in the oven, and then it's dinner time. Okay, I wish we had a smell button. This smells so good. Oh my goodness, the roasted tomatoes. Oh my goodness, yes, you can use it for more than just pizza. In my cookbook, Canning Full Circle, Revised and Expanded, I also have a recipe in there on how to use this, and it's braising beef. It's absolutely delicious. I'm doing venison tonight, but oh my goodness, it is amazing. And I'm just going to use my home canned goods because I don't feel like doing much prep. I'm tired, like I said. It's rainy. I want to eat a yummy, wholesome meal and watch a movie. Okay, I'm going to get this oven, and when we come in the oven, and when we come back, we'll throw in those potatoes, and I'll show what it looks like all finished up. Stay tuned. Look at that yummy, bubbly goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I did is the first 15 minutes were at 375, and then the last half an hour was at 350. Just taking it out now, and I'm going to go ahead and add, I'm going to actually include with the potatoes some carrots as well. These are the dry packed carrots. I want to see how well they hold up. Obviously, these are both dry packed, super yummy. So yeah, we're going to get these in, and then I'm going to pop it back in the oven for an additional 15 minutes. Okay, so now I just dumped both jars. I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed around. I want it to be really saturated in the sauce, plus all of that bit of starch from the russet potatoes. I want to get that in there too, because that's going to naturally thicken everything up. I'm going to lift and move it around, get everything coated covered. I don't want to pull the meat off the base, but I definitely want to get it well distributed and get the potato. See how that thickened it right up just with that bit of potato sediment? Even though we dry pack, there's still moisture with those potatoes. So we have the particulates, there's moisture. Yeah, so that is like a natural thickening agent. All right, so tuck everything in. Okay, here we go. 15 more minutes in the oven, and I'm gonna show you the finished result. Yummy, yummy, here it is. 15 minutes later, all bubbly hot. Everything is nice and tender. Smells amazing in here. The beautiful part with everything being canned and then, you know, cooked in the pressure canner is it doesn't have to be in here for very long in order to heat all the way through and create a scrumptious meal. So I'm gonna get this plated and show you tonight's meal. Okay, I took that one steak and a couple of the ladlefuls of the yummy broth and vegetables, and oh my goodness, it smells amazing. I cut up the steak so it almost looks like a stew. Oh, that's a big chunk I left in there. I'll cut that one up in a minute, but oh my goodness, smells amazing, tastes amazing, and yeah, absolutely delicious. So I am happy to say that my dry packed potatoes, dry packed carrots, I had peppers and onions. I had home canned onions and garlic and celery. Everything was already pretty much in a jar except my venison was in the freezer. And I defrosted that in the refrigerator throughout today while I was gone. And now I have a yummy meal, and oh, look at this. It's very hot. But the pizza sauce is what does it. So I could have used like a spaghetti sauce or even just a regular red sauce. Lord knows I have enough of those in my pantry, but I really wanted something quick, easy that already had a bunch of flavor that I didn't have to doctor up. And so I went with my roasted tomato pizza sauce. And I think that's what really gives it the flavor. So if you're interested in canning any of these things, go to my website at canningdiva.com. My cookbook, Canning Full Circle Revised and Expanded, and get yourself a copy today so that you have all of these ingredients on hand to make a healthy meal like I just did. Bon appetit. Good stuff.